Sir, I apologize, sir. It was the best I could do.
If that's your best, you're useless to me. I can shoot you dead with a clear conscience. Is that what you want?
No, sir.
Then focus, Gillins. Dismissed. I apologize for the delay, my lord. Lieutenant Malavai Quinn. I'm to be your liaison here on Balmorra.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
And to you, my lord. Lord Barris will brief you personally, but I'm to acquaint you with the climate here on Balmorra first.
By all means, go ahead.
Even though the Empire wrestled control of Balmorra from the Republic during the war, we were never able to completely eradicate them. There is a rather sizable resistance movement. No one wants to admit it, but it's clear that the Republic is backing it.
The Republic cannot be tolerated.
I agree, my lord. It is my dream to see our enemy vanquished. I have a secure line to Lord Barris. I'll patch him through immediately.
I see you have convened with my apprentice. Very good, Lieutenant. Leave us.
I've prepared what you need for your assault on the satellite control tower. In order to destroy the mainframe, you'll mount this charge to the base and activate it. Then contact me and I'll be able to detonate. I must be honest. Your success at the satellite control station and Republic Crater outpost has surprised me, my lord. I computed the likelihood of success as nearly negligible. In my assessment, however, I only considered the capabilities of a typical Sith. Clearly, you are not a typical Sith. I will adjust future calibrations to account for your unprecedented abilities.
Quinn, you know just what to say.
I'm not too proud to acknowledge when I'm mistaken. Lord Barris is pleased. He says it's time to zero in on your prime directive, and he awaits your contact. My barracks are yours. Activate the holocommunicator in the next room to speak with Lord Barris. The line is secure.
You've been most helpful.
I'll be right here if needed, my lord. Your final target is the Balmorran arms factory. The Resistance forces recently captured it and made it their headquarters. An incursion into the arms factory will be a monumental feat. I'm excited by the prospect of you laying waste to that place.
So, I excite you, do I?
Well, what I meant was, when I imagine all the ways you will shape the galaxy, I get very excited. Yes.
How easily you fluster, Lieutenant.
Well, my lord, your question was a bit surprising. My mind is on the task at hand.
It's called multitasking, Lieutenant. Look into it.
I am always interested in bettering myself, my lord. May I continue to brief you on the Balmorran arms factory?
I reserve the right to readdress this issue in the future.
That is your prerogative, of course. All right. The Republic Command Center is deep inside the arms factory, the most heavily protected installation on the planet. In order to reach Commander Rylorn, you will have to make your way past all of the factory's defenses, which are considerable.
The tougher, the better.
Stationed inside are an estimated 1,000 of the Republic's best-trained soldiers. Specifically, Rylorn's elite squadron is responsible for some of the most precise, improbable resistance victories on Balmorra. They're legendary.
I hate them already. I'll feed off that.
The Empire's cause here on Balmorra will be greatly advanced once they're gone. One final thing. The investigator that the Jedi sent has been concentrating her activity around the arms factory. I have her under minute-by-minute surveillance. If she becomes a problem, I'll contact you on your comlink.
Sounds like a plan.
I'm on top of it. I will be here to salute you when the Balmorran arms factory is a smoking husk, my lord. My lord, I believe we've got trouble. I heard your entire conversation with Commander Rylorn.
How could you hear my conversation? Have you been spying on me, Imperial?
No, my lord, as I told you. I've been surveilling the Jedi investigator. Apparently she bugged Rylorn's quarters. and as she listened in on your conversation, I heard what she heard. The investigator knows everything, my lord.
That is the worst possible news, Lieutenant.
All is not lost, my lord. She was heading to her ship, but I had my men move in and cut her off from the Republic landing bay. I am systematically blocking her avenues of transmission and escape, herding that Republic scum to her only hope, the spaceport at Sobrik.
How does she expect to survive an Imperial spaceport?
My men report that she's wielding a lightsaber, my lord. This investigator is a Jedi Knight. Unless you stop her, she's more than capable of fighting her way through the spaceport and commandeering a ship. I'll be able to delay the Jedi long enough for you to engage, but I advise caution when facing her.
Killing Jedi is old hat for me.
Then my concern is unfounded. My apologies. I will gather my remaining men and meet you at the spaceport. We will crush this Jedi.
Your victory means nothing. The damage has been done. The proof has been transmitted. So deal the death blow, Sith. I am at peace, knowing that the greater good has been served.
I hate to burst your bubble, Jedi. No, that's a lie. I'm reveling in it. I intercepted your transmission. The Jedi know nothing.
Quinn, I could kiss you.
I'm only doing my job, my lord. I had her monitored and screened the entire time. There was never any risk at all.
Gloat all you like. It means nothing. I remain at peace. And Noman Carr and his Padawan will still defeat you.
Tell me the name of Noman Carr's Padawan.
I will never betray her identity. I am resigned. Strike me down. I offer no further resistance.
You are subdued. There's no sense in destroying you.
I will take the wounded Jedi into custody, my lord. Your lightsaber, if you will, Jedi. Men, escort her to her new home in the main prison. I'm sure you know what you're doing, my lord, but sparing the Jedi is a curious choice.
A Jedi investigator will be a wealth of information.
Of course, my lord. What matters is the threat has been averted. Lord Barriss will be anxious to learn what became of this. When you're ready, I'll contact him from my office.
The old man can wait.
Of course, my lord. Take your time. I'm not seeking to impose. I'll be waiting in my barracks. It's not my place, Lord Barriss. I leave that for your apprentice to convey.
Then step aside, Lieutenant. My apprentice has arrived. Nice of you to join us. Quinn refuses to update me, insisting the privilege be yours. I assume the Jedi investigator has been stopped.
I've captured her for you to torture.
Excellent thinking, apprentice. Hopefully she will provide us with more insight into Noman Carr's Padawan. I look forward to getting my hands on her. The lieutenant will arrange the transport. I had hoped to avoid confronting the Jedi, but our hand was forced. What matters most is that Rylon can no longer be exposed. And how would you assess Lieutenant Quinn's contribution?
Lieutenant Quinn is an exceptional officer. I couldn't have done it without him.
High praise indeed. Quinn, I believe you have sufficiently repaid the debt owed to me. I'm putting you up for a captaincy and transmitting an executive order allowing you to station wherever you choose. You are dismissed.
Thank you, Lord Barriss. If my actions benefit the Empire, they benefit me. I would have done the same regardless of our past. My lord, before I depart, it's been my extreme honor to serve you. You are the epitome of everything the Empire stands for.
I'm going to miss your rugged good looks, Quinn.
Maybe our paths will cross once more, my lord.
He will have his hands full. There are powerful Imperials dedicated to keeping him down.
My lord, I hope you don't find my appearance here obtrusive. I beg an audience.
I will always welcome you, Quinn.
It pleases me to know that, my lord. As you know, Lord Barris enabled my reassignment anywhere I choose. It is an evolution I've longed for and assumed would never come. Aiding your mission on this planet has reawakened the ambition I began my career with, to make the most profound impact possible for the Empire.
Welcome back to life, Quinn.
That is how it feels, my lord. I cannot think of a more glorious and honorable way to make a difference in the galaxy than to serve you. I'm here to pledge myself to you. I'm ready and willing to serve in whatever capacity you see fit.
Whatever capacity I see fit. How exciting.
More like nauseating.
She thinks she's funny.
My lord, if given the chance, I know I will prove myself to you. I'm a top-notch pilot, military strategist, and a deadly shot. I can fly this ship, plan your battles, assess your enemies, and kill them. You won't find a more tireless and loyal subject. I offer my military prowess and dedicate every ounce of my strength to your cause.
I would be pleased to have you, Quinn.
The pleasure will be mine. Thank you, my lord. I will submit my reassignment papers as we depart. My lord, I have settled into my quarters and fully acquainted myself with the ship. I am at your disposal.
I should probably inspect those quarters, Captain.
You'll find them spotless and in order, my lord. You'll also find that I'm fully trained in all aspects of operating this vessel. I can both navigate and pilot.
If you're half as good at evading obstacles as you are my advances, then my ship is in good hands.
I'm here to do a job, my lord.
It's clear Darth Barris failed to inform you exactly who you'd be crossing. This demonstration should make up for that deficiency. You want Agent Delicon. You want me. I won't be hard to find anymore. I'm on the roof of the satellite platform in network access. If you dare show, I will grant you a duel to the death. Be honored.
My lord, there is a high probability that this is a trap. I suggest caution.
Quinn, always looking out for me. Is it love? Desire?
Love of duty, perhaps. Desire for victory. I cannot speak beyond that. I will assist you any way possible in the battle to come.
You wish to speak?
Yes, my lord. I wanted to update you on the condition of your ship. It has responded extremely well to my optimizations. I'm pleased to report that we are operating at peak efficiency.
I'm glad to hear it. Keep up the good work.
I fully intend to, my lord.
If there are deficiencies you see, or suggestions you have about my operations and missions, I want you to speak up.
I will make such things clearly known. You can count on me. Permission to speak freely, my lord?
You may always speak freely, Quinn.
I'll keep that in mind. There's a reason I was languishing on Balmorra before you arrived. A decade ago, I served under Moth Brusque at the Battle of Druckenwell. Moth Brusque made a critical oversight that brought the fleet to the brink of complete defeat. I ignored his order and turned the tide to victory.
Then you are to be commended.
That's not how the Moth saw it. Brusque took credit for the reversal, which is fine. But then he court-martialed me. Darth Barris assigned me to Balmorra, or my career would have been over. Moth Brusque has blocked every transfer and promotion I've been up for since.
I have no tolerance for fools like this Moth.
I could say more about him, my lord, but my point is made. I serve you now, I have no regrets. I'll return to my duties. permission to speak, I have thoughts about our present undertaking.
I think it's adorable how you look out for my well-being.
Respectfully, you are my commander, and it is my duty to offer any assistance I can. I'm not sure what the Padawan could have done to avoid a physical confrontation with the Sand Demon. No doubt some Jedi mind manipulation. But if a girl nascent in the Force can quell the beast, surely we can. And then we can slaughter the monster with ease.
Are you concerned about facing the Sand Demon?
An unknown enemy is always a concern. But I've seen you overcome fearsome foes before. It seems the time is upon us. The demon has caught our scent. My lord, I have been working on something in my spare time. You may be interested.
Go ahead, regale me.
Years ago, I was zeroing in on a notorious SIS agent called Valoran. When Moth Brusque recalled me to the Battle of Druckenwell, I had the spy cornered. I briefed Brusque so that he could send someone else to take Valoran out. He ignored the opportunity.
This sounds like a personal vendetta.
I'll admit, knowing how close I was to ending his career made languishing on Balmorra all the more frustrating. But I take this on only for the good of the Empire. This spy has caused immeasurable losses. I know Valoran's signature, and by tracking his accomplishments, I've picked up his scent.
It is imperative that you track him down.
Very good, my lord. I'll keep you abreast of my progress.
I never expected to see you again. Does this mean you ventured beyond the Forbidden Pass and found Master Yonlock?
I have yet to meet a challenge I can't conquer.
This is a great lesson. The only barriers that exist are the ones we create in our minds. I will never again assume that I know all there is to know, and I will explore the entirety of the Tatooine Desert without reservation.
I don't care what you do.
It is my great shame that I have not endeared myself to you. I hope Lord Barris knows how fortunate he is to have such a fine champion shepherding his cause. I shall never forget you.
I bid you farewell.
Safe travels, my lord. If you're ever on Tatooine again, come and see me.
It will be a pleasure to put this overheated sandbox behind us.
You look good with the tan, Captain.
I hope it hides my blushes, my lord. I will ready the ship for our departure. My lord, my efforts to locate SIS agent Valoran have finally paid off. There is a small window of opportunity to confront him. I can handle the matter personally. Permission to intercept and bring him down.
I'm sure you're pleased to begin your campaign to pay back Moth Brusque.
My lord, this isn't personal. I seek the good of the Empire only.
You'd be so much more attractive if you'd let your vindictive side show.
I'll take it under advisement, my lord. The Empire will finally be served. I'll return shortly. My lord, I'm back from my mission. I'm pleased to report Agent Valoran's decade of espionage has been brought to an end. It is a great day for the Empire.
Tell me you took great joy in ending the spy's life.
When he realized he was exposed, Valoran surrendered to me. I took him into custody. Thank you for allowing me to pursue this, my lord.
You could drop the stoic soldier routine when we're in private. Show me a little attention.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Don't tell me I'm not your type.
Indeed, my lord, you are not a type at all. I dare say you are a wholly unique woman. But my work demands complete concentration, and well, I'm not used to juggling business with pleasure.
It's time to diversify, Captain. Now, let's get back to our duties.
By all means, my lord. My lord, I'd appreciate it if you could speak with Vet. Ask her not to disturb me when I'm working.
Exactly how is she disturbing you?
She's not wired for military precision. And there's no filter on that Twi'lek mouth. When I was tracking down Agent Volderen, she must have overheard me refer to Moth Brusque, and now she persistently pesters me about him. She keeps slipping his name nonsensically into conversations just to annoy me. Says she won't stop until I tell her why I hate the man.
That never ceases to amuse me.
I hope you won't encourage her, my lord. It's neither appropriate nor in the Empire's interest to discuss the matter with non-military personnel. Besides, knowing her, the details of Brusque's collapse at Druckenwell and his and my subsequent conflict would only give her more fodder.
You have my permission to handle her severely if you have to, Quinn.
I understand. It is my responsibility. I will discipline her until she desists, my lord. My lord, I seek advice. As a military man, above all else, I value discipline, the chain of command, and uncompromising dedication to serving the Empire's interests. But there's a built-in dilemma. When my instincts tell me that a superior is jeopardizing the Empire, it makes my path less clear.
That's the problem with the military. No matter what rank, no one should be above reproach.
That has been a difficult lesson to learn. But it's tricky. The criteria to challenge a superior must never be softened. I stood by as Moth Brusque's random whims compromised countless missions. It is a mistake I refuse to repeat. Defying him ruined my career, but I should have done it sooner. No matter the consequences.
If he made you this tenacious and exacting, you owe him a great debt.
That is a startling perspective, my lord. Your example and guidance give me clarity. Thank you. I am more focused now.
Don't lie. I can feel your seething hatred. You crave revenge.
Revenge is a great motivator. Yet it often clouds judgment. I have no aspirations for personal glory, just glory for the Empire. And now for you.
I know what I know, Quinn. And I encourage you to seek revenge.
I'm not sure how to respond, my lord. I will ruminate on it. You've given me much to ponder. My lord, you've caused me some difficulty, and I'd like to confirm that it was unintended. Forgive me if I'm mistaken, but some time ago it seems you expressed an interest in me beyond our professional relationship.
I've left you tossing and turning in your bunk at night, have I?
In a manner of speaking. Which is why I bring it up. I'll admit you have a knack for surprising me. I'm typically swifter on my toes. I should have immediately said that any personal involvement between us could cloud judgment and compromise your campaigns.
I like taking risks.
This... My lord, I am drawn to you, make no mistake. But this should not continue. It's improper.
I enjoy making you uncomfortable, Quinn. Keeps you on edge. Sharp.
You have a talent for it, my lord. My lord, I was able to clear the channel and get to the bottom of Major Ovitch's relays. He's in a state of emergency. Patching him through now.
My lord, your captain there is 1 in a million. I'd given up hope anyone out there would hear my distress calls.
He's proven himself invaluable to me, on many occasions.
Wish I still had him in my detail. Probably would have avoided this. Moth Brusque dispatched me and my officers to a secret weapons warehouse on Cato Nemoidia. Trouble is, it ain't a secret no more. We're holed up, surrounded by Republic forces. Trying to get Brusque to send the rest of my unit, but he's gone radio silent.
It's worse than that, my lord. The Major's ship has been commandeered by Brusque's personal commandos and ordered to stay put.
That tears it. Seen it 100 times with Brusque. Better to cut bait and let good soldiers die than admit a mistake.
Sounds more like Brusque wants you dead, Major. Any idea why?
Same reason he demoted and exiled your captain, I'm guessing. I'm his only officer who's not shy about my opinion.
Enemy was pausing between breaths, gearing up to charge again.
Looks like the end of the line for me, but I'm not going out without a fight. Ovitch, out.
My lord, Major Ovitch would be a terrible loss. I served on his ship, know it like the back of my hand. I can infiltrate and try to restore command to his men. Then they would be free to join the fight.
You're going to take on an entire troop of commandos alone?
A frontal assault would take too long and risk losing or damaging the ship. My plan is to infiltrate and liberate. I'll give you a full report when I return. My lord, returning from action. Pleased to report Major Ovitch and most of his officers have been saved. I was able to infiltrate Ovitch's starship and seize control of the operating systems. I identified where his men were being held, freed them, and locked Moth Brusque's occupying force on the bridge. Ovitch's men promptly rescued him.
Amazing job, Quinn. I'm thankful you're on our side.
You're too kind, my lord. The Empire is stronger with Major Ovitch. It would have been a shame if he was squandered. Thank you for the opportunity. I'll return to my duties. My lord, thank you for your attention. I must officially request to be reassigned.
Not going to happen.
My lord, I must speak freely then. I am compromised. Thoughts of you have begun to distract me. My feelings affect my ability to concentrate. I cannot, in good conscience, continue to serve.
All that tension will dissolve away if you just give in to your feelings.
If we were involved, we might not be able to act if the other's life would be forfeit.
Our feelings will make us so strong, nothing can threaten us.
I'm going to kiss you now, my lord.
I'm the one who does the kissing around here, Captain.
Now, more than just duty and honor will be driving my work.
You'll see. Passion will make you stronger.
I am growing open to the idea, my lord. My lord, I've just been informed that I have passed the trials for captain. 2nd grade.
I'm happy for you, Quinn.
Thank you, my lord. I don't seek acknowledgement. It requires your approval to go into effect.
Consider it done.
Very good, my lord. My lord, I've been dealing with a situation that's getting out of hand. Moth Brusque contacted the ship and was incensed to find me at the helm. He's been sending recorded messages that are progressively more nonsensical. He's always been scattered and aggressive, but now he seems completely unhinged.
The next time he comes calling, I will speak with the man.
I would appreciate that, my lord. Tens of thousands of soldiers and some of our most critical campaigns are at the mercy of his commands.
The man is a liability.
I find myself agreeing with you. My lord, Moth Brusque's holotransmissions have increased. They are beginning to disrupt operations. He's nearly incoherent. I can only assume some sort of dementia has set in. I have him on holo right now. I believe it's going to take your personal touch to assuage the situation.
Patch him through.
Here he is, my lord.
Through the coop! Your new cage will be smaller and tighter. Coffin size, urn size, in a locket, or wear around my neck.
He's unlikely to stop, my lord. He didn't even know he was on hold.
Drakenware proved my point. My glory is mine. Mine! You're nobody! Where's my blaster? I'll shoot your face! Personally! And again! Drakenwell won't save you. I could blow Balmorra away! I'll blow Balmorra away this time! Wait. What? Gone? Where did... There's a Sith on this. Why did you transfer me, Rajnik? I'll ship you off to Balmorra too!
Rajnik is his communications officer. This is how it's been.
Rajnik, am I through? I'm through? Yes or no? I don't see. Is this broken? All I see is a Sith!
Brusque, calm yourself.
How dare you! Wait! You! It was you who liberated the Admiral! Have you lost your mind?
He calls me Admiral Malcontent. He seems to think that's my actual rank and name.
Don't you know he's the one who lost the Battle of Talais?
Brusque's earliest command. Before I was born.
It was his blunder that allowed the escaped Jedi targets to flee Taris before the bombardment!
Ancient history. Brusque wasn't even born.
He sabotaged the Glory Space Station, for crying out loud!
I have no idea what that is.
I hear him. I'm talking. His insubordination is lethal, paralyzing. It threatens the Empire, and you do nothing.
You need to be muzzled, madman. Locked away before you do serious damage.
You will not defy me. Fight his disease, Sith. Save yourself and deliver him to me for execution. Now! Are you listening?
Quinn, end the transmission.
Right away.
He must be ended once and for all.
With Brusque in command, the Empire is in critical danger. I must implore High Command to do something about him.
If there's anything I can do to help, I will.
A prepared statement would be beneficial. Thank you.
Captain, do you have news? How have your efforts with the Imperial High Command gone?
Not well, my lord. I've gone as high up the chain as I can. No one will confront Moff Brusque. He's too powerful and entrenched. He will serve until he's killed, or willingly steps down. And he will never willingly step down. It seems clear. I must deal with Brusque myself. Once and for all.
Nice to know you're ready to do what needs to be done. This is your calling, Quinn. Get to it.
I am ready, my lord. My lord, I've returned. I found Moff Brusque on a pleasure barge. He was on R&R while countless battles are raging. Despicable. I abducted him and brought him here to present to you.
Stop! Traitor! You, Sith! I commandeer your ship! Your crew! I commandeer you! Mine, now!
Do you see who has bettered you? The man you wronged has you dead to rights now.
No, never! Not possible! I shunned him! I exiled him! He was to waste away! You are my men now! I command you all! Kill! Kill yourselves! I have spoken!
My lord, I've resisted all along, but this is personal. Permission to execute the Moth.
By all means, the kill should be yours.
As you command.
You cannot kill me! You are nothing! I am a moth!
Not anymore.
No! Scabs! All scabs!
The body has been disposed of, my lord. No more of Moff Brusque's men will have to endure his whims and incompetence. Thank you for seeing this through.
You earned it.
The Empire is better off now. I'm fielding reports from across Imperial forces. Among the men, there's universal relief that Moff Brusque is no more.
The rest of the Empire was passive. It sickens me.
I was guilty of that for a long time. I do not feel conflicted in the least. Not about anything. Including you. I've held back long enough. been too rigid, too inflexible. I won't suppress my feelings and desires any longer.
I thought I'd die of old age waiting around for you. Let's discuss this further. In my chambers.
I'm glad we got that settled. I'll return to my post. I hope to see you off duty again soon.
There's no doubt you will.
My lord, standard system checks are all clear. The ship and crew are operating at peak efficiency.
What about you, Quinn? Are you operating at peak efficiency?
Not exactly. There's much I wish to communicate to you, but I'm waiting for a moment of privacy.
Say it so only I can hear.
With pleasure.
I'm falling in love with you. What's more, I think you're falling in love with me. Am I wrong?
I feel the same, Quinn.
Now we've said it. Later we'll show it. Until then. I have something very important to ask you.
I'm all ears.
There's nothing we can't achieve together. I'd be honored if you would marry me.
I'll marry you, Quinn.
You've made me very happy, my lord. In light of our new commitment, perhaps you should start calling me Malavai.
I'll just call you husband. How's that?
Please, don't.
Or maybe hubby.
I know better than to take you seriously. I'm going back to work. Wife. My lord, after all we've been through, the good and the bad, I am dedicated 100% to you and your legacy. I find myself thinking about the future. I look forward to training your disciples and perhaps our children someday.
Are you debating whether or not to have children with me, Malavai?
I want nothing more. If you desire it, it will be. I am ready.
I have completed my mission on Voss. The voice of the Emperor has been freed.
Yes. We are again aware of the voice. Preparations are being made to secure a new host, but the rituals take time. You have done well, Roth. The Emperor is pleased.
But time never pauses.
Events are progressing faster. With the help of Armageddon Battalion, Darth Vowron has gained a foothold in the battle for Corellia. Everything now hinges on Vowron's survival. Barriss needs him dead to be named the voice of the Emperor.
Send me to Corellia. I'll stop any attempt on Vowron's life.
The wrath anticipates the hand.
Barriss has marked Darth Vowron for death. Assassins have been sent. Their missions must end in failure. We will learn more and brief you when you arrive on Corellia.
My lord, I'm afraid we cannot go to Corellia at this time. The Empire has enacted a martial law blockade of the entire system.
I'd like to see someone try to get in my way.
The blockade is impenetrable. The Imperial fleet has been equipped with special transponder signal emitters. Any ship without this emitter sticks out like a sore thumb.
I've never heard about such an initiative.
I've been monitoring Barriss's communications, Lieutenant. He only implemented the order recently. Probably to keep us away from Corellia. Without a signal emitter with Corellia space clearance, we will be noticed the minute we enter the system. But I believe I have a solution.
That's what I love about you most, Quinn. You're my answer man.
It is a job that has come with great rewards. I intercepted a transmission granting Corellia clearance to a Class A starship not far from here.
Lucky us.
Quite. We can board the vessel and take their signal emitter.
They won't part with it easily. We'll have to go in there guns blazing. A lot of fellow Imperials are going to die.
It's for the larger good, Lieutenant.
It will be tough going. The crew of this ship is seasoned. I know the schematics of Class A starships by heart. I could accompany you on board and lead you directly to the transponder station. Just a suggestion, but it would help expedite things. My lord, I regret that our paths must diverge. Out of respect, I wanted to be here to witness your fate.
Have you found someone else? If you say it's not me, it's you, I won't be responsible for my actions.
It's not me or you. It's Darth Barris. I owe him more than you could imagine. It pains me, but this entire scenario is a ruse. There's no martial law and no special signal emitter. Barris is my true master. He had me lure you here to have you killed.
I thought our relationship was real. I thought we cared about each other.
I didn't want to choose between the two of you. But he's forced my hand, and I must side with him. Once you're gone, your crew will either join Barris with me, or be killed.
You know who I'm working for now, Captain. If you stand with Barris, you stand against the Emperor himself.
The Emperor is an absentee landlord. Barris is doing what any real patriot would do. After all this time observing you in battle, I have exhaustively noted your strengths and weaknesses. These war droids have been programmed specifically to combat you. I calculate a near 0% chance of their fate.
Your confidence in the odds is your biggest weakness.
If anything, I'm underestimating my droid's chances. You'll find they are virtually immune to you. And so it's come to this, my lord. I should have known. I thought I'd programmed the perfect killing machine for you. I was painstakingly precise.
Your droids pushed me. It was a valiant attempt.
That's little consolation. I have betrayed you. Conspired with your most hated enemy. I know it is meaningless to express my deep regret. I don't expect your mercy.
I understand your confusion. Barris can be very persuasive. I forgive you, Quinn.
My lord, I am deeply grateful. Darth Barris would never afford me the same forgiveness. If you will permit me to stay in your charge, my dedication to you will never come into question again.
You'll just have to make this up to me in private, Captain.
That can be arranged, my lord. But this interruption has delayed you enough. I'm eager to return to the ship and put this behind us.
The ship is through there. Prepare for departure. I'll join you shortly.
Of course, my lord. One thing, my lord. Do you plan on telling the others what happened?
No one else must know. It would compromise your ability to lead. Am I understood?
I appreciate it, my lord. I will see you back at the ship.